Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Spiral, and we is back here with another video, man. And in today's video, I am going to be talking about self-mastery and self-transformation, right? This video is going to help a lot of people. Whoever clicks on this video, if you clicked on this video, I'm going to let you know right now, it is a reason why you clicked on this video, right? It is a reason why you are watching this video at this exact moment, right? It's not by coincidence, it's not by accident. It's the reason why you clicked on this video, right? So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, if you are a person who is a lazy person, if you are a person who procrastinates a lot, if you are a person who feel like you have no direction in life and like you feel like you don't have no purpose in like doing the things that you do, I'm going to help you change all of that, right? I'm going to help you change all of that. So, let's get straight into it. This right here that I have on my right, it is called the Pyramid of Self-Mastery. I am going to break this down as simple as I possibly could, right? So let's get straight into it. So, if you are a lazy person, if you are a procrastinator, if you feel like you're wasting your time, not chasing your goals, if you feel any of these things, right? First, what you must do, you must be aware of yourself. That's the first level, self-awareness. You must be aware of the problems, right? You must be aware that you procrastinate, that you are lazy. You are lazy because you do this. You are lazy because you do that. You consume most of your time doing this. You're so distracted by this. You must be aware of this, right? That's step one, because if you are not aware of your problems, you cannot change. You must be aware in order for you to change anything, right? So that's step number one. Be aware of your problems and what is going on with you, right? So once you be aware of your problems, then you have to explore why, like what is causing you to be like that, right? So, okay, why am I lazy? Why do I procrastinate a lot? What do I spend my time doing than what I really want to be spending my time doing, right? Why am I like this, right? Why do I watch Netflix? Why do I play the game for hours and hours and hours? Why am I addicted to social media? All type of shit, whatever it may be. You must explore where this problem is coming from the root. You must find the origin of this problem. Find out where it's coming from, right? So, once you find out where this is coming from, right? Once you find out the problem and where it's coming from, now you could reach to level 3, which is self-discovery, right? Now you are able to discover more about yourself that you probably didn't even know, right? Because you're diving within yourself. You're diving at all the problems that you might not have brought to the light before. So now you're getting somewhere, right? You are now discovering yourself. You're discovering new things about yourself and why you are the way that you are, right? So now once you discover this thing, that brings you to your fourth part of the pyramid, right? Which is self-understanding. Understanding why you are the way that you are. Why you communicate the way with others, the way you communicate, the why you spend your time doing other things, the reason why you have certain goals in life. Like, you're just now at a self-understanding point. You could now look at yourself and understand why you are the way that you are, right? And once you understand that you are the way that you are, that brings you to your fifth point, which is self-love, right? You must be able to love yourself, right? You must, if you do not love yourself, then you actually have to fix that, right? I know it is, like, for some people it is hard for people to actually love themselves because of what they've been going through, but once you been through a level of self-understanding, there's gonna be no other choice but to love yourself on why you are the way you are, right? Because you are yourself, bro. There's not nobody else like you, right? There's not nobody else like you, and you must be able to love yourself, right? So it's gonna come, like, once you understand that the way that you are, discover all of the new things that you did not discover before. What's gonna come after that is self-love, right? You are going to be able to love yourself, right? You must be able to love yourself in order to get to the next level. Because if you don't love yourself enough, you're not gonna want to change, right? You're not gonna want to change because you don't love yourself. you're gonna stick to doing what the hell you was doing before, right? So once you begin to love yourself, you must find out how to love yourself, right? Love yourself for your talents, right? Love yourself for being the way that you are. Once you find out how to love yourself, and once you start to love yourself, then you are able to reach number 6, which is transformation. Now we're getting places, right? Now we are getting places. Now you are able to transform into a new person, to the person that you want to become, because you love yourself, you understand yourself, you discovered yourself, you explored all your problems, and you are self-aware. So now you are ready to transform, right? So how to transform, right? You must be aware of your problems, right? Find out all of the toxic habits that is taking up your life. If you are addicted to social media, if you are addicted to TikTok, if you are addicted to playing video games, addicted to Netflix, whatever it may be, find out what you are addicted to, and you must eliminate the toxic habits, right? You must eliminate the toxic habits. How to eliminate the toxic habits? By doing this. So say that you are addicted to TikTok, right? Social media, whatever, right? There's actually a lot of ways that you could do this, right? But I'm gonna give y'all a few examples, right? So if you are addicted to social media, one thing that you could do is place a timer for at least 10 minutes or whatever. I say at least 10 minutes, right? For 10 minutes a day, right? Or an hour, depending on how like deep in you is, right? So set a timer of how long you could be on social media, right? How long you could stay on social media for, right? And once that timer rings, bro, you gotta hop off. You gotta hop off that shit, right? Same with anything else, right? Set a limit to how much you put your time doing the things that you do that is toxic to yourself, right? Such as, say that you are addicted to video games, right? Time yourself, limit yourself to how long you can play the game, how long until you can play your game, or anything like that, right? Just set limits to yourself. Another thing that you could do is make it invisible, right? If it's not there, if it's not right in front of your face, you're not gonna be tempted to do those toxic habits, such as be on social media, right? So one thing, the easiest way to make an app invisible is to delete it, right? That's the easiest way to fucking get rid of a fucking app, is to delete it. Delete it off your phone, right? Delete it off your phone. If you are addicted to Netflix, my nigga, delete that shit off your PlayStation, your TV, whatever. You feel me? If you are addicted to video games, pack up your video game, put it in your closet, store it away, right? Because it's not going to be in your face at that point, right? So when it's invisible, you're going to be less tempted to do the things that you do, right? So make it invisible and the other things, right? So next thing that you must be able to do, you must discipline yourself, right? You must be able to discipline yourself. If you don't discipline yourself, things could get bad, right? So look, I'm gonna tell you why self-discipline is probably the most important point to changing your life, right? And to change your toxic habits and to do everything, right? So look, say that like I tell myself I'm gonna bust 100 push-ups every single day. You feel me? For like one day, right? Okay, right? So if I am disciplined enough, right? If I'm disciplined enough to do those push-ups a day, I cannot wake up and say, damn, I don't feel like doing a push-up today, I'm not gonna do it. You know why? Because I discipline myself to be able to do 100 push-ups a day, right? So I can't fucking say, oh, I don't feel like doing 100 push-ups, so I'm not gonna do them. It's no. Okay, I may not feel like I want to do these push-ups, but I have to, right? I have to because I am disciplined enough to do so, right? I had to do these push-ups. Okay, I don't feel like it, but I have to do this. I don't feel like it, but I had to do this, right? Oh, I'm sick. Oh, this and that. But I have to still do this. I have to get this out the way, right? Because once you discipline yourself, that's a very powerful trait to have, is self-discipline. A lot of people don't have self-discipline, right? Because a lot of people do things that they won't normally do for certain type of stuff and stuff like that. They really have they don't have no self mastery at all, right? They don't have no control over themselves, right? So once you have self discipline, you are more in control of yourself and in your life, right? So, next thing I gotta say, self-discipline over motivation, right? You do not need motivation, right? Because I'm gonna tell you why. Motivation is like a flame, right? Somebody can motivate you, right? And that flame can get bigger, right? That flame can get bigger and bigger and bigger. But what happens to flames? They eventually go out, right? And once that flame goes out, you have no more fire, right? You have no more fire and you're back at square one. You're back at square one once that flame goes out, right? So motivation is really like a flame, right? You do not really need motivation. Motivation is a fucking it's an illusion, right? It's really an illusion to whatever, right? Discipline is way more important than motivation, right? Because if you discipline yourself, you know that you have to get the things that you need to get done because you are disciplined, right? You can't say, no, I don't feel like I don't want to do this today. It's, no, I have to do this today, no matter if I don't feel like it or if I do feel like it. It's going to get done regardless, right? If you discipline yourself to do fucking, let me see. Like, say if you're a basketball player, if you discipline yourself to get 100 shots a day, you have to stay true to that, right? You have to stay true to that and get those 100 shots a day. It's not, no, I don't fucking feel like doing this. It's, no, I have to do this and it will get done, right? That's pretty much like what you guys have to do is self-discipline. Analyze the problem, find out the problem, eliminate the toxic habits, right? Cut those out of your life. And once you did that, you are able to transform, right? You are able to transform. After you transform, you must discipline yourself. You must discipline yourself to do the things that you want to do, to reach the goals that you want to reach, right? And then once you did that, realize that motivation is really not worth it, right? It's all about discipline. It's all about discipline. Do not try to motivate yourself, right? Don't try to like get others to motivate you, right? You must do it. It starts with you, right? Because you are your biggest asset and your biggest liability, right? You could be your biggest liability by being lazy all day, not really putting in the work, not really doing anything at all. Or you could be your biggest asset by really waking up and putting in that grind every single day, right? You have 24 hours in a day, right? You must use your time to the fullest, right? Yo, what's good, y'all? So I had to edit this video because I want to leave y'all off with another message before I end this video finally, right? So before I wanted to end this video, I just wanted to tell y'all that have the mindset that every day that you be lazy, every day that you slack off, every day that you not doing what you're supposed to be doing, somebody else is getting closer to your goals, right? Every time you are being lazy, somebody else is getting closer to your dreams and your goals. So have the mindset that you have to work better than the next person, because everybody wants the same goals that you want, bro. Everybody wants the same goals and the same dreams that you want. So it's really up to you to work harder. You have to literally outwork everybody else that is chasing the same thing that you are also chasing. Show everybody how much you really want it, but not only for everybody, but really for yourself, right? Prove it to yourself that you could really achieve the things that you want to achieve. So that's pretty much what I wanted to leave y'all with. And just remember this, to grind hard, y'all. Everybody's gonna make it one day. You will make it one day. Now that you have watched this video, you feel me? You're gonna get there. So without further ado, if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something in this video, leave a like, comment, share this video to somebody that may need it. You never know who you can help out, who lives that you could change. So yeah, it's your boy Spiral, and I am signing out, gang.